Hey guys, my name is Gary Miller. I'm with American Financial Network here in Woodbridge. I've been in the industry for about 14 years. I got my career started off with a builder mortgage company where I did the first 10 years of that with the same builder company here in Northern Virginia. Now, in terms of marketing, that was really irrelevant with the builder's mortgage company because all of our leads came from foot traffic that came through the model home. Our sales representatives were trained to pre-approve and pre-qualify prospects, and we didn't really get the paperwork until they were already signed and under contract. At that time, the salespeople would hand us the contract, and it became our responsibility at that point to essentially secure financing and have all that done by the time that the home was complete to ensure a smooth transition from home completion to closing. Now, in that model, again, the marketing wasn't necessary, but of course, the compensation was extremely limited, to say the least. So, the limited compensation, not being able to have autonomy over my time, having to be available once a contract was written to get that approval process started immediately was key and a requirement for this particular builder, as well as just, there was not a lot of opportunity for mobility at the time. And so as a result, I ended up putting my feelers out, and that's ultimately how I landed here at AFN. Now, that transition, this side of things is completely different. Main thing being is now I'm responsible for generating my own business, my own traffic. So, no longer am I in a situation where I'm waiting for leads to be handed off an ideal situation, pre-approved leads to be handed off. I have to find and get that done all myself. So I started out doing it the way that, of course, we are kind of all taught, and just kind of what the industry standard is. I started calling realtors and different referral partners that I felt could send me business. And I did get leads here or there, but it was nowhere near the 100 to 160 contracts or 160 pipeline that I was accustomed to having, for the majority of my career. So I realized that, I was tired of waiting on, agents to, send me business or give me an opportunity to quote unquote earn their business. So I had to figure out a way to gain control of my own leads, my own business. And I didn't want to have to rely on anyone other than myself. So that's when I started creating online content. I started posting through social media channels like Facebook and Instagram, and using the different options they had available in terms of advertising, not only just posting, but also posting paid advertisements and boosting posts and stories. Really, in order to become successful, I realized that in this day and age, we have to focus on first being a media company and then a mortgage company second, because without leads, there is no opportunity to be a mortgage company, at least not on the type of scale that I'm looking for or I was looking for. And that order is critical: media, then mortgage. Our branch first started running ads about 6 years ago, and we have never turned them off, never slowed them down, again, because leads are key. But instead, what we've been doing is constantly tinkering, constantly adjusting the targeted areas, demographics, the different items in order to, really try to generate meaningful, qualified, and leads that turn into something. Why? Because again, media is what is going to drive the business going forward. Every single day, we've gotten to the point now where, we're getting 15 to 20 leads reaching out to us saying, can you help us? No longer are we in an environment where, we're reaching out saying, hey, do you want to refinance? Do you want to buy a house? Instead, we're now responding to people contacting us saying, I need to refinance my home, because of whatever reason, or I need to purchase a home, or I would like to purchase a home, but, I just don't know where to start. I've seen your ads. Can you help me? So over this last year, as a result, our branch has been able to double its volume just through the use of this lead generating system and what we've essentially referred to as our concierge team. This is picked up so well, with the whole social media thing, that we've also gone ahead and hired on a full-time videographer. Why? Because again, we believe in media and no other mortgage company is doing it. And that has also further increased our, rate of lead generation. So, the mortgage business definitely can be tough. There's no doubt about that, but it all starts with the lead. If you don't like the rules of the game, which I didn't like cold calling. I didn't like stopping in at realtor offices. You've got to change the rules of the game. And right now, everything is directed by social media. So if this interests you, we'd be more than happy. We'd be glad to show you how to do the same. Reach out, and we would love to share our knowledge with you. So Gary with American Financial Network, Woodbridge, thank you very much. And we look forward to talking to you soon.